guys, it's Tara again. This is my video blog. Everyone wants a title, but nobody knows their name. Everybody wants a title, but nobody knows their name. Do you really know your name, but you want a title? In every dispensation of life, in every era, we have a popular term. And in this era, the popular term people use are coaches, experts, strategists. Coaches, experts, and strategists. Now, I am a certified Christian life coach. I'm certified. And I'm also a psychotherapist. And there's nothing wrong with using a title, a subtitle. Coach, strategist, expert. There's nothing wrong with that to promote your business, to promote what you're doing. I'm not saying anything is wrong with that because I use it but I'm certified. The thing about it is, I've noticed people are giving themselves these titles, these subtitles, and they don't know who they are. They want to be an expert. They want to be a life coach. They want to be a strategist. But they don't have the expertise. They don't have the mastery in those. Now, it caused me to look up. Just because you're good at something and just because you've gone through something and you got through something, it doesn't mean that you're a life coach. Doesn't mean, it may mean that you'll be able to coach somebody, but it doesn't mean that you're able to coach people on a magnitude. It doesn't mean that you're a life strategist. Just because you strategize through something doesn't mean you're a strategist. And it doesn't mean that you are an expert. I had this coach approach me and ask me a question because I am, like I said, I'm a psychotherapist and I'm also a certified Christian life coach. And this person came to me and she said, you know what? I'm an exercise coach. And I said, okay, that's cool. And people call themselves coaches, nothing wrong with that. But if you know anything about a coach, if you have a basketball coach, a football coach, a soccer coach, these people went to school. They have certificates. They have adequate training to be able to call themselves a coach. They just didn't pop up and take a little class or just lost weight and just said, I'm a coach. No, it's more to being a coach, a strategist, and an expert than you just handled one little situation. You have to have training in it. So she said, hey, I'm an exercise coach, but I think I'm being drawn to teach women, to empower women. So we kept talking and she was sharing with me why she does what she does and how these women are drawn to her, and how she wanted to empower women. But she was having some issues in her personal life, in her intimate life. And as she shared these issues, she said, some of these same issues that I deal with, I noticed that people are coming to me with it. Now, I'm always careful when I listen to people, because if you listen, you learn. In our conversation, she was good with who she was and what her purpose was. And she shared this. She shared what's going on in my personal life. I understand it. But then she came back and she contradicted what she said. She said, but I'm tired of it. I'm ready to do something different. Now, how can you be good with it and you tired of it at the same time? So that just let me know she didn't have some things settled in herself. But yet she wanted to empower women to do the same thing. So I shared with her. It's okay. Now, remember now, we're talking about titles. You're a coach. Don't be a coach if you're not educated, if you're not trained adequately in that area. Because now what she wanted to do is empower women in those areas that she was not empowered in. You can't empower somebody if you're not empowered in that. If you can't empower somebody in your relationship, regarding relationships and intimacy, when you still dealing with it, what happens is this. You don't give advice because coaches don't give advice. Coaches see what's in you and they help bring it out of you. psychotherapists ask you the right questions and let you find the right answers. But a lot of times with people, with coaches and strategists, y'all want to tell people what to do. And that's not what you need to do. You need to be a consultant. Consultants consult. Consultants consult. So I shared with her, I said, let me tell you something. I said, the danger in trying to empower someone when you yourself is not empowered, you share your negative energy and beliefs with those people. And instead of empowering them, and y'all know women, we get around and we bash. Now you have a negative cesspool of thoughts, of emotions that's going around, and nobody's empowered. What you're doing is gossiping. What you're doing is sharing your stories, and nobody's being empowered. Only thing that's happening is, hey, you taking their story, trying to make it your story, and they're taking your story, trying to make it theirs, and they're taking your advice and gonna put it on them when nobody knows the real story. Because when we share stories, it's always three sides. It's your side, their side, and it's the truth. And we always tell our side of the story, and we make our side look the best. So, ladies, this is what I want to, and gentlemen, everybody wants a title, but if you have not had the adequate training, experience, and mastery, when you master something, it takes years of evidence. You have to have consistency, validity in that area to say, hey, you're a coach, you're a strategist, or you're an expert or a master. And actually, it takes a few years of that. Not just, I just came up with it. And don't try to empower somebody when you yourself are still struggling. This is Tara. Check me out, guys. Follow me on my Instagram at Let's Talk Tara. Follow me on my Facebook at Tara T. Stallings Inc. Thank you.